Hello and welcome to episode number 28 of the 1-5. I'm your podcast hostess, Trisha Lewis, the self-designated tech goddess, and I will be coming to you weekly in this audio podcast format with great EdTech tools, tips, and tricks. In this week's episode, I will be talking about the Overviewer iOS app and the iPevo Uplift. Let's start with the Overviewer iOS app. This app was created by Charlie Chapman from St. Louis, Missouri. The app was released in January of 2021 for teachers to turn their iPhones into a document camera to use via remote learning. The app was inspired by his wife, who was a teacher. Overviewer was such a smash success and still serves as a perfect way to take a device that you already have, an iPhone or an iPad, and turn it into a document camera. The app is free, and you simply load it to your device and launch. What makes it special from just using the camera app to do the same thing is that it does not have all the extra buttons or info on the screen like the camera app has. You can rotate the image and zoom in. You can even enable the torch, or the flash as you might call it, to light up your area that you're visualizing. I like to pair the Overviewer app with the iPevo Uplift. The iPevo Uplift is an iPhone stand that has really good weight on the bottom of it, so you can put your phone in the stand and then manipulate the arm to get the stand exactly how you want it. If you pair the Overviewer app and the iPevo Uplift, you have a portable and wireless document camera wherever you want it. As a side note, I do a little charcoal art and I use the iPevo Uplift along with time-lapse function on my iPhone to capture some of my drawings. You can watch one of my favorite videos by going to the show notes for this podcast and looking for the YouTube link. Bonus feature. Utilize AirPlay on your Mac to cast the DocCam image. Or if you're using a PC, you can purchase a product called Reflector. Reflector turns your PC into an AirPlay receiver. You can also use Reflector on a Mac if you want something different than the AirPlay function. The great thing about Reflector is that it's a $20 app. A one-time purchase, no subscription needed. That just sits on your PC or Mac, and then you can start it up and cast your phone to it. This works great with Overviewer, as you can use it with your live class, remote instruction, or to make videos for flipped learning. Do you want to learn more about EdTech in your learning environment? Check out my website, trishalewis.com. There you can explore my resources, subscribe to my weekly email newsletter, and contact me. Don't want to miss any episodes in the future? Be sure to go to your favorite podcast app and search for the 1-5 podcast and subscribe. Feel free to review and rate and let me know what you think of this podcast. Keep in mind the information shared on this podcast may take additional clearances from your tech department to work properly in your district, school, or classroom. I have vetted all the information shared on this podcast and is available and or correct on the date the podcast is originally published. But remember that services, sites, or products can change or become unavailable without a lot of notice. Thanks for listening, and join me next week for another episode of the 1-5.